dosage form. Here, if we see in semi-solid dosage form, basically the dosage form is neither solid nor liquid. Okay, so it is in between solid and liquid, and so termed as semi-solids. Okay, so basically semi-solid dosage form would contain one or more active ingredients. They can be either in the dissolved state or can be dispersed and not dissolved, okay, in a suitable base. We can utilize various excipients for maintaining the stability of the formulation, such as emulsifiers, viscosity increasing agents, then a preservative or antimicrobial agents. We can also add antioxidants or any other solubilizers and stability agents. So when we are basically looking for a semi-solid dosage form, they are basically to be applied on the skin, okay, and termed as used for topical application. Okay, so they can be defined as topical dosage form used for either therapeutic use, matlab for treating any infection, or protection. Protection can be something like it is a winter season and you require an oily lotion to be put up, so that is again a semi solid. So therapeutic, protective, or for cosmetics. Cosmetics is like your foundation, your BB creams. So all these are the function which is we are expecting from a semi-solid dosage form. Okay. Apart from skin, we can also use it nasally, vaginally, or rectally. So there are various forms in this semi-solid category which we can prepare. Is either we can, matlab both of them. If we see this list, the vehicle is different. Okay, for each to be taken up. Like for example, there are ointments which we'll see further in detail. Ointments, creams, pastes, jellies or gels. We also have suppositories, we have poultices, plasters, rigid foams, and glycerogelatins also. So now in all these things, the base or the vehicle is different. So suppose if I am considering, just we'll see an overview of all of them. What do we mean? For example, sorry, ointments. See, these are semi-solid preparations. Basically, you are using for an external application to the skin or to the mucous membrane. So basically, the drug, if you see the formulation of ointment, is lipid in nature. It has lot of waxy material. It has lot of oily material into it. So the medicaments are either dissolved or they are suspended, or you emulsify them with the base and they are utilized for applications. Okay, further we'll see also ointment. It has a wider application. You have ointment for your skin also, you have ointment for your eyes also. Okay, then the second is creams. Creams are the thicker version of emulsions. Okay, so they are more viscous, and so they are into a semi-solid consistency, again for application on the skin or to the mucous membrane. So same like emulsion, they can be either oil in water type or water in oil type. When we say oil in water, means oil is a dispersed phase and a dispersion medium is water. Similarly, when we say water in oil, that means water is in dispersed phase and oil is your continuous system, or we say dispersion medium. Then there are pastes also, which are considered into semi-solid category only because they contain a larger amount of powders, or we say a finely powdered solids, which leads to the thickening of the formulation to have a semi-solid consistency. So examples are starch, zinc oxide, and they're basically, if you see the formulation of paste, they're very thick and they're very stiff. Then we have jellies and gels. Now these, depending on the polymers which we select, they can be transparent, they can be translucent. Okay, if I'm using a water soluble gel, it can give me a non-greasy feel also. If I'm using some lipid base, then it gives me a oily feel. Here in jellies and gels, basically we utilize the polymers which are soluble in water, so it gives a non-greasy transparent look. Okay, we can also utilize gums. Okay, mucilage जैसे उधर mucilage slimy thing. Okay, then we can utilize for preparation of gels. Then we have suppositories, which are again considered into semi-solid consistency because they are being prepared in a lipid base, and once you insert it into the cavity, they melt. Okay, so they are to be inserted, and they melt at that at the body temperature, and they are little softer, they are not as hard as a tablet, so that is why they are considered in semi solid. But if you see it intend to sell it into the market, they are can be sold as a unit dosage, so they are also termed as solid dosage forms also. Okay, suppositories can be utilized for insertion in rectum, vagina, and urethra. Then we have again poultices, cataplasms, we can say. This basically can be something like it's a mass, a viscous mass of a large amount of substances added to it, and which you can apply it to the skin, which is rigid foams also. So these system in which air or other gas is emulsified in liquid phase to the point of stiffening. The advantages of semi-solid dosage forms over all the other dosage forms, we can say. So first of all, semi-solid dosage form is one thing we have to keep in mind, that we are applying to the area which is already inflamed or affected or infected. Okay, so you're directly applying to that local area. सो देर इज अ साइट स्पेसिफिक एक्शन, मतलब जहां पे आपको दर्द है वहीं पे आपको दवाई मिल रही है. यू डोंट हैव टू टेक इट ओरली एंड देन हैव टू वेट फॉर आवर्स टिल दिस गेट हील्ड अप. तो जहां पे आप एक्शन, देर इज अ साइट स्पेसिफिक एक्शन, सो देर इज healing faster taking place. Okay, and then you have to apply the limited amount. तो आपको मतलब उसी जगह पे लगा रहे हो तो आपको डोज इंक्रीज भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So your side effect which is related to the drug can also be reduced. Okay, then another thing, when you take it orally, what happens is the drug is going through liver and some vital other organs like kidneys and other organs, liver, lungs. So your vital organs can take up the drug. So what happens is your drug का जो concentration है वो आपको may not be sufficient to give you the therapeutic effect, because most of the drug is lost because of the first pass liver metabolism, which is also called as hepatic metabolism, or in your gut. So that can be avoided because you're applying it externally, you're not taking anything internally. Then again, a person who has a difficulty in oral administration, or the patient is not conscious, so such patients can be given, can apply, not that patient, but the other one can apply it onto his skin. So it's very easy for application, also convenient also, and you don't have to swallow. So people who have difficulty in swallowing can also take up this drug. Okay, then coming with anything with orally, agar koi bitter drug hai, so you need to mask and everything, so all the excipients increases, the cost may increase. Here there is no such problem because you are applying it externally to your to the infected area. If I compare it with liquid dosage form, these are semi-solid dosage forms, are basically not that they can be unstable because they are, some of them are taken from a natural origin, जैसे oils है या फिर lipids है, तो वो unstable हो सकता है. But if I compare it to liquid dosage form, they are quite stable, they are more stable.